not coming after you. I don't even know what you're talking about.
The psychic. At the Lakeview. Tell me you don't know her.
I don't know her.
How'd she know about Jennifer and Johnny?
I don't know how she knew about Jennifer and Johnny.
Why'd she say Jennifer might still be
Dusty,
alive?
I don't know. I don't know why anybody would say anything like that to you. It's got nothing to do with me.
You're lying.
Look, if some psychic approached you, I'm sorry, but I didn't do that. I called a truce, remember? I meant that.
You did it. I'm gonna find out why.
What the hell do you think you're doing? I'm standing up for my sister. You obviously don't care what happens to her.
It's my job to care, Emily.
Really? Is that why you told her there was nothing you could do for her? She was attacked, for God's sake.
She can't positively ID any of her attackers.
They dragged her back to their room. They forced her to strip, Margo. She was humiliated. We both know what that's like.
But she was not raped.
Well, that doesn't make what happened to her any less vile.
I totally agree with you.
Really? Then how the hell can you just ignore this?
I can't possibly ignore it. My son has been dragged right into the middle of it.
Casey? You think Alison dragged Casey into this? That's not the story I heard. But you know what? You can read all about that story in the paper tomorrow.
Oh, great. How do you possibly think that is going to help here? My hands are tied.
You're just gonna let these boys get away with this?
She can't positively ID any of them.
Oh, right. So why bother? You know what? If this was anybody else, you'd be all over it. But no, it's a Stewart woman, so who cares?
Your sister saved my life. I would do anything I could to make sure that she gets the justice she deserves.
Really, but not at Casey's expense. No, Casey comes first.
Oh, for God's sake, whatever. Emily, do you know anything about last night that I don't know? No, I don't think so. And unless Alison comes in here with anything, you are, once again, simply wasting my time.
Fine. Have it your way.
Look, Kevin, wait up. I have nothing to say to you. Okay, well then just listen. There have been mistakes on my side too. Alison Stewart never should have been sent to spy on you. And I'm sorry, but I want you to know that it wasn't my idea.
Just like the video wasn't mine. And I was nowhere near what happened to Alison last night.
This is crazy. This is a student government election. We don't need to be doing this to each other.
I've been saying that all along. Look, remember when I shook your hand and I said, may the best man win? I meant that. I just wanted a clean fight.
Well, I wanted that too. Is there anything we can do to get it?
Well, yeah, there is.
What is it?
Drop out of the race.
Are you serious?
Look, you and I both know you're not winning this thing.
Alison! Well, what a surprise.
Hi. Look, Emily called me. I don't know what she told you.
You know what? She's just concerned for you, okay? I have something you need to see. Campus security found this on the quad, and they found your phone wrapped up inside the clothes. They checked it for prints.
And?
I'm sorry, nothing. Is there any chance that I could talk to you alone?
No. You're not kicking me out. Anything you want to say, you can say in front of me.
Emily, please. You want me to stand up for myself? I can do it. Then let me handle this.
Okay. All right, I'm sorry. You just call me, okay? As soon as you hear anything.
I will. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, thanks. I'm so used to it. Mark Vero's here.
He is.
Yeah, he's inside, proofreading his statement against Casey.
I'm so sorry, Margo. I never meant for any of this to happen. I got myself into trouble, and Casey, he just came to my rescue.
I know. My question for you now is, how far are you willing to go to help him out?
Right, look, I am not responsible for every bad thing that happens to you, Dusty, all right? And you accusing me isn't going to change anything.
I'm not accusing you. I'm telling you. I know you didn't. This is your routine, remember? You sent that psychic to Jennifer, drove her crazy.
Oh, okay.
Stick with what works,
People
right?
call me paranoid.
You set me up. Admit it.
But that's enough. Get out of my face.
Hey, Paul, stop. What is going on here?
Nothing.
He's lying to you, Meg.
No, I'm not. Please don't say that to
He
me.
hired a woman to pose as a psychic, to start talking to me about my wife.
Jennifer?
No, it's not true. He's trying to turn you against me.
Okay, you know what? Stop it. I thought you said you were changing.
Well, I'm trying.
Okay, then tell me the truth. Do you know this woman that Dusty is talking about?
Yes, I do.
You said you weren't going to obsess about Dusty anymore. You told me that you let it go.
I have.
You told me you had nothing to do with this psychic.
I don't have anything to do with her. I only know her because she approached me too.
She did.
Yeah, at the Lakeview. She talked to me, same way she talked to Dusty.
How convenient.
Well, how did you know about Jennifer and Johnny? Did you say something to her?
No, I would never abuse my sister's memory like that. Never.
Well, what did she say to you?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Why not?
Because it's personal.
See the spin?
I'm not spinning anything. It's private. I'm really sorry that this woman upset you, but this is not my fault, Dusty.
What did she say to you?
What do you care? Hey, it's not like you believe anything she has to say anyway. You think she's some kind of a joke.
You don't?
Me? No, I have visions. I have premonitions. Who the hell am I to say what's true or not true?
He's crazy.
Okay, Dusty, that's enough.
You really think Lisa hired this woman to entertain guests? No, Paul planted her there.
Did you ask Lisa about her?
No.
Well, maybe you should. And until then, you should keep your accusations to yourself.
When I find out the truth, you'll be the first to know.
Do you really expect me to just drop out?
I'm just being realistic.
Do you know what I think? I think that you're terrified that you might actually lose to me.
Luke, you got into this for one reason. So the gay film festival would survive. There are other issues.
Like what? Keggers and toga parties?
Have you reached out to any of the other groups, aside from Gay Straight Alliance? Tell me.
I'm not dropping out of this race, Kevin.
You know, do what you have to do. But at least be man enough to admit what this is really about. You don't care about being president. You just want to say you beat me.
I've read my statement 3 times now.
So everything in there seems accurate?
Yes. So I can go now? Listen, I promise when this comes up in court, I'll show up. I want to make sure justice gets done.
Oh, I can't tell you what I think of your sense of civic duty.
Great. So I can go.
Not quite yet. There's someone who wants to see you.
What is she doing here?
You got a problem with Alison?
I don't have anything to say to her.
I'm sorry? Come again? You know, and he was so chatty earlier. See, here's the thing, Mark. Alison can't positively ID any of the attackers because they were all wearing masks. Trick or treat. But they did talk to her a lot. They ordered her around.
And what does that have to do with me?
She can still make a positive voice ID.
A positive voice.
Yes. And that would back up Casey's statement that the attack was provoked.
I didn't do anything to her. I didn't even speak to her that night. She was all over 3 other guys, including your son. I don't know, talk to them.
What do you think, Alison? Does that sound familiar?
I don't know. A little. Could you have him read something else?
Yeah. Actually, I could have him read something from Alison's statement here, okay? Mark, if you just repeat the following for me. We're not going to do anything. You're going to do it to us. No? You don't like that one? Okay. We want you to do what you did in that movie, only live and in person. Here, either one of those is fine.
I don't have to.
I'm sorry, come again?
I said I don't have to. I'm not under arrest. You can't do anything to me.
No. But the judge can. And that is exactly what's going to happen if you continue to press charges against Casey for assault and battery.
You know what? Forget it. It's not worth it.
Well, I'd say that was worth it.
Just a little.
I'm looking for Lisa Grimaldi. She around?
Dismissed her. Left for the day. What's wrong with you?
Nothing.
Nothing? You know what? You're worse than my sister. Sit down. I'm buying you a drink. Scotch neat, please. So what's got you in such a mood?
All right.
What a surprise. What do you do now?
Hired some woman to pose as a psychic. She starts talking to me about Jennifer and Johnny.
Well, you don't mean the psychic here, Madame Penelope? Is that it?
How do you know her?
Thank
you go.
Thanks. Drink. I overheard Lisa mention her name.
What did Lisa say about her?
Nothing. Just that she hired a psychic. She thought it'd be a hoot to have a real live psychic here at the hotel.
So this was Lisa's idea? Paul had nothing to do with it?
You thought he did?
Yeah. Can you blame me?
No.
I mean, when
guess
she
not.
started talking to me about Jennifer and Johnny, I thought for sure Paul was trying to mess with my head.
Looks like he succeeded.